Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with the daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're actually going to be talking about Stellar Lumens, or XLM. So as you guys know, I've been talking about Stellar Lumens in the past week or two. I've been talking about it for a fairly long time as well on this channel in regards to XRP. As you guys already know, I love XRP, but let's just refresh the market. Let's check out where Stellar Lumens actually is. So I've been talking about it for a while, and I think that this is still preparing for a massive bull run. We actually do see it ranging around 32 cents. I don't know why coin market cap is glitching out on me right now, but we do see it kind of ranging here at about 32 cents. We could check it out, and I think that this is doing significantly well. The volume is up significantly at around almost 29%. Overall, nothing too crazy to report on in regards to the price chart, but I'm going to be addressing the price chart and going back a little bit, utilizing the most amount of pretty much chart data that I could find. The only one that I found that has the most chart data is actually Coinbase, surprisingly, but we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be addressing it. And we're going to be talking about the long-term growth of Stellar as well. But mainly, I'm going to be talking about the target points this bull run. Now, of course, before we jump into this entirely, I just want to say, if you guys are, into crypto and you guys do like crypto content, definitely hit that like button. Also, subscribe and turn notifications on if you guys haven't already, as I do upload daily crypto content on this channel, as well as news and insights. So definitely don't miss the chance to keep up with those updates by turning notifications on and also subscribing to the channel. So with that being said, let's just jump into it. Let's talk about Stellar Lumens. So we know that we are pretty much almost repeating the 2017-2018 bull run pattern fairly closely. Now, in regards to XLM, right now we're kind of trading on some major resistance, so until we really break out of that 32-cent zone, we won't be seeing too much upward momentum here. But I have my next target points up around the 45 centile range. I do think that we could pretty much range up there and definitely hit 40 cents by, I would say, the middle to almost the end of October. I know, not too exciting, but trust me, I think the massive gains are most likely going to be happening within the November to December timeframe, similar to 2017 back here. So let's actually address this. Let's go from the bottom candle in September to the topping point in December. So overall, when we're talking about the bottoming point, it's pretty much around this nice little, it's actually at a fraction of a cent zone. So let's do the basis in regards to percentages. It actually bounced off of the 100-day MA perfectly down here, which I was very surprised at. But overall, let's check this out. Let's check out what was happening back here in 2017, 2018. And this is exactly why I think that XLM is severely overlooked in regards to this market. I understand that XRP does like to take the front seat in regards to CBDCs and cross-border flows. But trust me, XLM, even though it is an XRP fork, which I should say was, it does still significantly move. We actually did 12,209% of an increase in price from the September low of 2017 to the topping point in 2018, which was around January. Okay, this is actually a significant percentage increase, especially considering the fact that when we talk about most assets in the 2017 to 2018 fractal, it's mostly around like 2,000%, 3,000%, even sometimes lower. So when we're talking about these massive target points, and this is at a 92-cent zone, this is talking about, a massive percentage gain. So say for so we do that same thing off of the September low, and look at the September low this time. It's pretty much around the 25-cent zone. Now again, I don't think that we repeat the same percentage increase, but I think that it would be significant if we did. Now, of course, you guys already know my target points this bull run. It's like around the 5 to 10 zone in regards to, pretty much price increase or price appreciation. So let's see first off what 12,000% would give us, because I don't think that that is possible this bull run. But just so you guys know what 12,000% would be or bring for XLM, it would be absolutely massive. Now, of course, I would want $30 to be targeted if I was holding XLM, but I don't think that that's the realistic standpoint. In fact, I don't think that we do a 12,000% increase in run. I think that it's actually a little bit less in regards to, that major moving point. And the reason why I say that is because when we're talking about, percentage gains, I think that it's around the 2,000% gain for September this year from the September low. So realistically speaking, around the 5-cent zone or $5 zone, not 5-cent zone, the $5 zone is more so of a major target for me. If we do that 12,000% run, which I don't think that we will, that would be absolutely massive. I think that that would be, face melting. But I don't think that that's what we have in store. I don't think that we're going to repeat that same percentage fractal, because XLM during that entire time didn't really move too much in general in price appreciation. But this year we have, right? We almost nearly retested the all-time high and went into price discovery. So I think that the percentage could taper down a little bit than, a 12,000% run, because realistically speaking, from the March of 2020 dropping point back here to the topping point, so let me see if I could get perfectly where we are. So here we go. From that topping point, this is roughly about 2,872% of an increase in price. So we could taper this off a little bit. Again, I don't think that we see 10,000% of an increase in price, but realistically speaking, at my high-end target of about $10 this bull run, which I think is very significant still, we could see about a 3,794% of an increase in run, making this nearly about a 5,000% run overall. It's actually a little bit more. It's over a little bit of a 6,000% of an increase in price. So overall, this wouldn't be too bad of an increase in price. Again, could those high-end targets be targeted up at the $20 range? Maybe if there was some massive news in regards to this, but I don't think that that is the case. But who knows, right? I mean, that 12,000% run back there is nothing to disregard. I don't know if this was a scam wick back here, of course, but if this wasn't, and we actually hit that massive low, because I actually was not paying attention during that time of the bull run or bear market. But if we actually targeted this percentage down here to that topping point of 12,209%, that is absolutely crazy. Maybe we tapered this off a little bit more. Maybe we came back down to, the main target point of like 9,300%. But I remember 90 some cents being targeted. So I think that 12,000% is the main gist of it. I just don't think that we do that same repetitive motion in regards to 12,000, like 300% of an increase in price. But I think that we could see $5 to $10. I think that that is fairly conservative, especially considering the fact that, this is nowhere near 12,000%. It's actually pretty much at half that run. If we did do that full run, like I said, though, we could see $20 plus. But I still think that Stellar is going to perform fairly great this bull run and have an explosive run, especially during the December, November timeframe. So I'm going to be watching it very closely. And the reason why I think that it's going to have a massive run like that is because there is a lot of development happening inside of the CBDC ecosystem. As you guys already know, Stellar is made for CBDCs as well. A lot of these assets do kind of compete for this market. I don't think that they are really competing, but I think that a lot of them will be able to be utilized in this space through interoperability, especially in regards to XRP. XDC, we see HBAR as well. There's so many of them. Now, of course, you could read this white paper and you could learn a lot more about it, but they're basically talking about how the CBDCs would help a lot of, these major pandemics or financial crises, or even talking about liquidity crises as well in regards to, Stellar solving that problem as well in regards to XRP as well. So when we're talking about a lot of these assets, a lot of these fintech areas that need help in regards to problem solving, a lot of these assets do come in clutch with that, especially Stellar and also XRP. But we also seen that Stellar is developing some major updates in regards to this. We do see here analysts expect XLM price to explode as Stellar leads the way in CBDC issuance. We see here NClap, a leading Latin American digital token issuer, has created a stablecoin backed by Peru's currency on the Stellar blockchain. Stellar's blockchain has 4 key features that make it the ideal choice for CBDC issuance. And then we also see here a Spanish startup, Voten, I believe that that's the way to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Integrates intra-company cross-border payments platform onto the Stellar's blockchain, which again, a lot of development is happening inside of the XLM ecosystem. And I think that this is extremely great to see, especially for the long-term growth. Long-term, I think that this could easily hit some major high target points, especially if it is utilized the way that it's supposed to be in regards to P2P payments and peer-to-peer, just in general, that market in regards to retail. Now, again, we also see here, a lot of individuals. Kevin Cage, I think that he's an incredible individual for, crypto. If you guys don't know about him, you should definitely check him out. But he's also saying here that, XLM so far has only done a 29x, in regards to ADA's 170x. So he is focused on XLM currently. I am as well. XLM has not broken out in a severe way at all. If we do, from our current levels, just a 10x. We're basically at $3.20. I still think $5 to $10 is fairly reasonable for XLM. Even from the bottoming point, if we actually zoom in here and check out the bottoming point back all the way into the March of 2020 pandemic low, we're looking at some significant prices back here. These were like 2 cents and stuff. So when we're talking about 100x from there, that's $2. I think that is reasonable. I think that we could see $3 though overall. My targets of $5 to $10 though are still conservative, and I think that they could be targeted, especially if the development continues the way it has been, and we do see some major updates unfolding within it. Again, I still see that happening. Now, I think XLM is more than ready for a massive breakout event, and I think that will happen very soon, most likely again by the November to December timeframe, because that is exactly what it did in 2017, 2018. Same with XRP. XRP runs last, so does XLM. These assets run severely close to each other. It's very surprising, but it does work out that way. It's very weird how it works that way as well, but it is what it is. Now, I think that Stellar, for what it is worth, long-term growth has a ton of potential. Like I've said, considering the fact that they are in the cross-border sector, they are also in P2P and retail demand, and again, this is a major payment giant as well. Don't disregard it, considering the fact that it used to be an XRP fork, and they're pretty much utilizing the same technology, if you will. Don't undermine it, right? Because they're doing incredible things inside of that ecosystem, and I think that it's more than ready to really explode in price in November to December. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.